What if a single missing rule in your mental rulebook is causing 90% of your daily friction? For years, I reflected on powerful truths about living that I only grasped much later than I should have. Looking back on missed opportunities, I feel a pang of regret that I wasn't equipped with these mental tools sooner. Rather than letting that regret dominate, I discovered that by consciously integrating these principles, life improves dramatically and stays improved. Life is an unending curriculum. Every experience, positive or painful, contains a lesson. While some of these insights came after situations I wish I'd navigated better, I choose to view them positively, applying what I learned to my present actions. My approach to challenges, interactions, and self-perception has been fundamentally rewired. I learned these crucial lessons far too late, but I am convinced that sharing them can alter the trajectory for others. These principles cover vital areas: managing stress, making sound decisions, navigating relationships. For someone ready to listen and apply, this knowledge could be transformative. Therefore, I urge you to pay close attention to these life laws, even if they arrive at an inconvenient time. Thoughtful application can guide your path and fuel personal evolution. This isn't about passive listening. It's about internalization, reflection, and daily practice. Let's begin. Every rejection redirects you towards something more fitting. Understand that you cannot control external events or other people, but you can command yourself, which is the ultimate power. Different choices wouldn't necessarily have yielded better outcomes. Don't let others author the narrative of your existence. Remember, some of your finest moments haven't happened yet. Avoid language that diminishes your spirit. Don't auction off your self-worth in the marketplace of others' opinions. Understand your inherent value. The transformation you seek is hidden in the labor you wish to avoid. When you're in a dark season, you may feel buried, but often you are being planted. You'll be astonished by your own capability once you fully acknowledge it. Ceasing to overshare my personal journey was one of my best decisions. Listen before you speak. Think before you act. Prepare before you invest. Reflect before you abandon. Many individuals won't appreciate you, especially if they perceive you as surpassing them. Trust your intuition. It often communicates truths your conscious mind overlooks. Design your life with deliberate thought, not fleeting emotion. We've made every poor decision in life guided by feeling over fact. The quality of self-assurance? Life isn't about holding a perfect hand. It's about playing an imperfect one skillfully. You cannot control the wind, but you can always adjust your sails. A single candle can ignite countless others without shortening its own life. Sharing joy doesn't deplete it. Initially, we choose partners based on appearance. Pleasure that fades until we learn virtue, not visuals, guides a shared life and the raising of children. Justice doesn't automatically make the world just, so don't assume it will. Mean what you say. Resenting others is like swallowing poison, hoping it harms them. Accumulating wealth isn't remarkable if you lack a peaceful mind. Don't fret, the planet continues its rotation. Many wish for your success, but not if it exceeds theirs. The influence of your immediate circle is undeniable. Examine the 5 individuals you engage with most. To break a habit, don't declare, "This is my last time." Instead, affirm, "This is my first time choosing differently." Don't overspend on trivialities. A tiny leak can eventually sink a great ship. Those whose lives seem superior may harbor struggles you've never witnessed. Don't engage in that comparison. Ignore advice from those who haven't achieved what you desire. Explaining your rationale to people whose lives you wouldn't trade for is futile. Guard your personal affairs. Distance yourself from foolish company, as it will diminish your own intelligence. You aren't required to shoulder every global burden. Some matters simply aren't your concern. Focus on the issues that truly matter to you, and you'll find greater contentment. Another's failure to recognize your worth doesn't alter it, but you must live forward because life can only be understood in reverse. If you can foresee a problem from afar, don't ignore that foresight. It's a gift. Don't squander it. There is constant humor available when you learn to laugh at yourself. Allow major decisions time to settle before acting. Don't evaluate a day by what you harvested, but by what seeds you planted. Each failure teaches a lesson that fuels your next improvement. Those who profess love often don't mean it. They're frequently seeking to extract something from you. Trust your gut instinct and your initial clear judgment. We first trade our health for money, then spend that money trying to reclaim lost health. Often those who claim you can't are secretly terrified that you will. Be selective about whom you label a friend. I'd prefer 4 genuine quarters over 100 counterfeit pennies. You don't need to feel motivated to begin. Just initiate action. The reluctance will fade, but your progress will remain. Manage your expectations. Anticipating too much from others and yourself is a sure path to persistent disappointment. Regarding companions, a smaller circle yields fewer complications. You've never been this age before, and you'll never be this young again. What begins as fury often ends as shame. Don't incinerate yourself to provide others warmth. The only true error is the one from which we glean no insight. For achievement, you need 5% intellect and 95% perseverance. Learn self-reliance. You will endure profound future suffering if you don't cultivate independence. You will struggle immensely if you are a chronic people-pleaser. Consider why many remain stagnant. The things they cherish are the very anchors holding them down. A harbor is safe for ships, but vessels aren't built for permanent dockage. Many will enter your life. Some instruct you in love. Others demonstrate what to avoid. Not everyone desires your prosperity. Some will labor to witness your downfall. If people could reclaim the pain they caused, you would lose the strength you forged from it. If you see a shadow, it simply confirms a nearby light. View saving as earning. If you desire prosperity, stop obsessing over others' perceptions. Seriously, who cares? People laugh with you, but you weep alone. Attempting to please everyone typically results in pleasing no one. Authentic individuals are already claimed, so be your genuine self. It's possible to fail despite correct actions. That's reality, not frailty. Don't divulge everything you know or believe. Recall that today's ally could become tomorrow's adversary. A preoccupied person seldom has idle companions. If a pot isn't on the stove, don't dwell on past culinary failures. Nobody is flawless. Recall that contentment resides within you. Your task is to maintain an upward perspective. Don't strain to make everyone adore you. You require allies to advance, but if you wouldn't seek their counsel, why accept their criticism? You learn to walk by rising after each fall. You are not defined by your environment. You are defined by your choices. Care for yourself because others will eventually depart. It's challenging to perceive your progress because you're constantly establishing new horizons. Inside each person reside 2 wolves. One represents negativity, the other positivity. Which one thrives? The one you feed. As you start feeling stronger, you must confront solitude. Accept that you will be judged regardless. Don't strive to impress others. Strive to impress yourself. Comparing your journey to another's will, pilfer your joy. Concentrate on your own path. It's vital to be both kind and astute. Don't be so clever that you neglect kindness. If you don't govern your own mind, someone else will. Fortune is what occurs when preparation intersects with opportunity. You'll accomplish nothing through lamentation, complaint, and tears. Life's obstacles aren't designed to halt you. They're designed to reveal your identity. Don't decelerate for a companion who wouldn't reciprocate if roles were reversed. Don't contrast your life with others. You don't know their full journey. People will forget your specific words and deeds. but they will forever recall how you made them feel. Before elections, during conflicts, and after pursuits, dishonesty peaks. You will need others less as your self-regard increases. To attain what you've never had, you must undertake actions you've never done. Avoid those who make you feel isolated. Solitude surpasses toxic company. Inscribe difficult periods in sand and favorable ones in stone. Don't permit exploitation, but remain decent. The world cares about your accomplishments, not your potential. You aren't always accountable for the first thought that arises, but you are entirely responsible for the second. An individual with a compelling purpose can withstand almost anything. Never underestimate the capacity of foolish people to create chaos. You're likely correct about everything you believe you should initiate. Don't postpone. Begin now. Truth acknowledges a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom understands not to place it in a fruit salad. Circumstances don't define a person. It's acceptable to not receive your desires occasionally. If people dislike you for being authentic, that surpasses being liked for being fraudulent. Exercise discernment. Observe what people express in moments of joy. The deceased receive more flowers than the living because regret is stronger than gratitude. An objective is a desire with a deadline. Take pride in surviving days you believed you wouldn't. Anxiety is the world's cruelest thief. It takes everything and offers nothing. Don't clutch too tightly or you'll stumble. You can achieve significant benefits from minimal, consistent effort. Remember this as you evaluate your life. No quantity of guilt or worry can alter the past or dictate the future. Your life is your enterprise. Nobody else will manage it for you. Rejection is a healthy component of maturation. Your physical resilience often outlasts your mental surrender. Accomplish today what you planned for tomorrow. That's existence. Some people will dislike you. A life spent seeking universal approval isn't worth living. Making mistakes signifies you are attempting. Don't destroy yourself endeavoring to satisfy those who are already ruined. Love your friend as you love yourself. Recall the commitments you made the prior night when you awaken. You imagine people think about you constantly, but they don't. If you have more than 3 primary aims, you effectively have none. A ball that strikes the earth doesn't rebound to its original height. Make peace with your history so it doesn't sabotage your present. You'll require considerable time to decipher your purpose, since nobody else possesses the answer. The world won't treat you kindly merely because you are virtuous. Individuals generally receive what they merit. Systems fail precisely when they seem infallible. A placid ocean never taught anyone to sail. Don't make any single person the sole source or center of your happiness. If they depart, you'll be left with nothing. You deserve the career, the love, the family, the serenity. Don't depend excessively on anyone. Even your shadow abandons you in darkness. There's nothing inherently wrong with healthy self-esteem. We require it to pursue goals and feel vital. But ego is merely a tool, not the operator. To prosper, you must learn to be alone and be willing to sacrifice and experience loss. You'd possess far more mental peace if you ceased judging people by their preferences and simply observed reality. The young find happiness because they perceive beauty. No one grows old as long as they retain that capacity for wonder. Only compare yourself to your former self. Someone will always excel at something you do. Accept this and learn from them. That's growth. While we are alive, death is irrelevant. When it arrives, we cease to be. In life, you can either observe events, instigate them, or ponder what occurred. Don't dwell excessively on the past or future. Anchor your attention in the present moment. No labor is beneath you. Only an inflated ego should be beneath anything. Don't discuss the task. Execute it diligently in silence and let the results speak. No matter how frequently you hear this, there will always be new depths to explore. Our lives are a continuous journey of growth. Each lesson and event sculpts who we are today. The most significant act a person can perform is to rise once more. It's always the next recovery that counts. Some individuals dislike peaches, even the sweetest on the tree. That's one approach to existence. The alternative is to treat each minor detail as a profound gift. To preserve vitality into later years, maintain a child's spirit. Never relinquish your capacity for wonder. Attaining valuable things in life is rarely simple. While passion is potent, it cannot resolve all complications. Even deep passion doesn't imply perfection. The word no is immensely powerful. Don't attempt to satisfy everyone. You should only glance at another's plate to ensure they have sufficient nourishment. Don't fear moving slowly, fear remaining motionless. You must obtain what providence doesn't provide. Experience is what a person does with the events that befall them. Some will criticize you behind your back, regardless of your politeness or generosity. Don't whine about life's inequities. Develop resilience and appreciate your current possessions. A fool learns solely from personal errors. A wise person learns from the errors of others. Don't rely solely on intellectual knowledge. Implement it. Pursue the life you desire, not the life you believe you should have based on external expectations. The things you observe transform when you alter your perspective. You sacrifice your own dream when you labor exclusively for another's. In modern times, non-essentials are frequently mistaken for necessities. Enthusiasm is a universal language, comprehensible even to those without sight or hearing. In anger, people often utter sentiments they don't mean and later regret. Forgive angry individuals, they are merely human. Everything we are stems from our patterns of thought. If you are consistently unhappy, something within requires addressing. If you believe you can achieve something, you possess the capacity to begin. Don't neglect to savor life's minor pleasures. They frequently yield the greatest happiness. Magic can still operate even if you comprehend its mechanics. Live your life as an ongoing inquiry, not a definitive answer. People will recall your missteps regardless of your numerous good deeds. Those you love constitute your greatest vulnerabilities, even if unrecognized. Accurate data surpasses eloquent presentation. A person becomes their dominant thoughts and the actions those thoughts produce. Exceptional individuals are stars destined to burn, illuminating the earthly plane. Another's opinion of you need not become your reality. Nobody can degrade you without your tacit permission. A hypocrite is sometimes merely a person attempting to reform. Don't resent your past self. You performed optimally with the awareness you possessed at the time. Resentment doesn't injure those you despise. It injures you. You will never accomplish a goal if you refuse to initiate now. Most people critique because contemplation is strenuous. Possessions you truly own end up possessing you. It's permissible if your voice trembles. This too shall pass. Laws exist to protect the virtuous, but the corrupt will always discover methods to circumvent them. People reveal their identity through actions, not professed intentions. Those incapable of changing their perspective cannot generate change. As a child, I prayed for a bicycle, but learned divine workings are mysterious. So I acquired a bicycle and requested forgiveness. Don't covet others' admirable traits. Cultivate trust in your own path. What is meant for you will gravitate toward you at the appointed time, without pursuit. When existence is excessively easy, mental fortitude atrophies. We face 4 primary issues. We overthink, we overtrust, we overshare, and we overlove. Listen more than you speak. Wisdom often resides in silence. When life presents lemons, compose symphonies. Bored individuals find the world tedious. Significant achievements always involve inherent risk. Resilient people endure difficult periods. Frequently, you don't realize when you're seeing someone for the final time. Be mindful, because you won't recognize a moment's true value until it becomes a memory. Harboring resentment toward someone is akin to administering them poison and awaiting their demise. Every person reaches a juncture where they must release the past and commence anew. Clinging to a concluded past is the only genuine tragedy. Narratives are the vessels through which truth is conveyed. You cannot resolve problems using the same level of thinking that created them. It's preferable for a partnership to emerge from a genuine bond than for a bond to be forced from a partnership. When we give someone our time, we surrender a fragment of our life we can never retrieve. You cannot expect others to perceive you as you perceive yourself. Superior circumstances will gravitate toward you when you evolve into a superior person. Spend time with elders. Their insight and knowledge are invaluable treasures. A private life, a tight-knit circle, and inner peace. Maintain your head erect, never lowered. Meet the world's gaze directly. Don't hesitate to mirror others' treatment of you. If they provide lined paper, write perpendicularly. Essential components for happiness are meaningful occupation, someone to cherish, and something to anticipate. Life's ingredients don't always arrive together or in correct proportions. Sometimes you receive lemons, pepper, salt, and a lukewarm beverage. Don't surrender until the lemonade is perfected. However you perceive existence, only one of two attitudes will propel you toward your destination. Those who struggle may lose, but those who avoid struggle have already lost. We are fashioned with one tongue and two ears, so we may listen twice as much as we speak. Don't despair. Today is merely a poor day, not a poor life. People will forget your specific actions and statements, but they will perpetually remember the emotional impact you had. Your well-being and your deeds are what truly matter. To reach a new destination, you must first decide to leave your current location. Why trust a man's words? Observe his conduct when he believes himself unobserved. You face a daily choice, one day or day one. If you grant someone significant influence, you will likely expect significant returns from them. Someday is not now, and now may never arrive again. You will experience disappointment and injury, but your character is revealed in your response. Practice generosity. Minor actions can create major ripples. Each day is a contest. Falling isn't defeat. Refusing to rise is. Prioritize people over objects. Utilize objects, not people. Every lost second is significant and irrecoverable. There are no rehearsals. Await developments, but don't wait passively. Don't become excessively attached to anyone. People evolve, and even your closest confidants may become strangers. You neglected to mention that nightmares are also a form of dream. The initial step commences every voyage. To comprehend another's experience, you must be prepared to accept their perspective, not your interpretation of it. Don't flee. Loss instructs you in many lessons. Victory teaches you only one. Cease debating the definition of a good person. Simply endeavor to be one. When in distress, you often make superior choices because the fear of recurring pain is a powerful motivator. Do what is correct for your own integrity, even if it disappoints loved ones. Don't allow anyone to convince you that you are unworthy of your aspirations. When angered, contemplate the probable consequences. Humanity's most pivotal historical lesson is that people rarely learn from historical errors. No intelligent person has ever wished to be younger. Since everyone dies, the timing and manner are secondary. It's prudent to learn to prepare a few basic meals. All projections about the future are merely speculation. Acting in your own best interest will infuriate many individuals. To cross an ocean, you must first lose sight of the shore. Deceiving someone is simple. Undeceiving them is arduous. Your vision clarifies during life's most challenging episodes. Don't postpone happiness for a hypothetical tomorrow. Nobody can guarantee it. A rocket consumes 90% of its fuel during liftoff, the most strenuous segment of the journey. Don't be disheartened. Today is merely difficult, not your entire existence. Simply wait. Circumstances will improve. The individuals surrounding us don't fundamentally change. They merely age. You can conceal memories, but you cannot erase the events that generated them. Your conduct toward others reveals your character, not theirs. Not every person who enters your life is meant to stay. Some exist solely to deliver a lesson. When under pressure, recall that diamonds form under stress. Accept that solitude can foster profound reflection and self-knowledge. Not every trusted individual will prove honorable. Don't fear revealing vulnerability. Therein lies authentic courage. Failure is an intrinsic part of life. Learn to accept it with dignity. If you don't manage your finances, they will manage you. Your greatest strengths often emerge from your acknowledged weaknesses. A person can remain harmless as a dove while being discerning as a serpent. If you don't regulate your thoughts, they will regulate you. You cannot attain everything you desire, even with immense effort. Ultimately, we all conclude, your anger might shield you from sorrow for 1,000 moments. Once we realized the monsters dwelled within, we ceased searching beneath the bed. Don't tolerate disrespect, even from yourself. Establish and adhere to a personal budget. It resembles a rocking chair. It provides motion but no forward progress. The next chapter of your life cannot commence while you're still rereading the last one. After the arduous ascent, you gain the finest vista. Sometimes courage is merely a quiet inner voice at day's end stating, "I will attempt again tomorrow." Aspiration is crippled by idleness. Enjoyment is therapeutic. Therefore, never relinquish your sense of humor. You'll never witness a rainbow if you persistently look downward. Consistently clearing credit card debt will prevent future complications. Success is the most effective retaliation. You receive more by giving more. A heart that gives remains full. You are capable of any achievement you can conceptualize. Don't announce what you know. Let your understanding be evident. Every person enters your life for a purpose. If something is destined, it will occur. If you extracted wisdom from the past, it was never a mistake. Receive without assumption. Release without struggle. Creativity requires solitude for germination. Don't await the perfect opportunity. Manufacture it. Express much with few words, not little with many. Maintain things through proactive care rather than reactive repair. This applies to machinery, dwellings, and relationships alike. You cannot construct a secure life on a single income stream. Develop multiple sources. Life's essence is establishing purposeful objectives. When offering counsel, be concise. Society often only appreciates a man after his departure. A harbor is safe for ships, but vessels aren't constructed for permanent anchorage. Once you genuinely feel liberated, people may withdraw. Don't pursue them. Individuals aren't free until they possess themselves. Don't lounge in the shade singing, "How beautiful," if you wish to cultivate a garden. What a person inquires about is more revealing than what they proclaim. Who among you can hasten the arrival of an hour? As an adult, you must consistently accept responsibility for your conduct. Making an error indicates you are striving. People often choose to believe what they need to believe. The voices of 10 individuals can drown out the silence of 10,000. The days that fracture you are the days that forge your strength. Frequently, the level of respect you receive correlates directly with your financial standing. Recognizing your unhappiness requires time. Realizing it isn't mandatory requires even longer. Honesty devoid of kindness is brutality. Kindness devoid of honesty is deception. Sometimes courage is that quiet evening voice whispering, "I'll try again tomorrow." Don't wrestle with a pig. You'll both get filthy and the pig will relish it. When hopes are shattered, the pain exceeds that of met expectations. But when hopes are fulfilled, the joy surpasses that of mere expectations. Life is largely defined by our response to circumstance. People often confuse anxiety with obligation. You were meant to scale that boulder you've been carrying. You cannot experience happiness in life while nurturing sadness in your mind. Providing pleasure to others constitutes the purest form of joy. You need not possess what you desire. You need only to desire what you possess. Don't allow painful memories to obstruct your view of the future's potential. We can engineer our own failures through unrealistic expectations. A minor falsehood can damage trust more profoundly than any major transgression. Perform good deeds for others without anticipation of reciprocation. Execute more actions, issue fewer proclamations. Life itself is the authentic classroom, not formal schooling. It's impossible to be excessively well-mannered or overly considerate. Don't agonize over tomorrow. Today embodies the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. Luck manifests when preparedness encounters opportunity. It's preferable to be presumed ignorant than to speak and eliminate all doubt. Significant achievements should not be intimidated by minor conveniences. Resentment is like acid. It damages the vessel containing it more than the object upon which it's poured. You won't always experience good days, but you can always extract the best from a bad one. Owning your truth is challenging, but less so than evading it your entire life. To lead others, you must understand how to issue clear directives. A donkey laden with gold can enter any fortress and unlock its gates. The message is lucid to all. It is doubt more than failure that assassinates dreams. Celebrate minor victories. They accumulate toward major triumphs. Trust yourself. You've survived all your worst days thus far, and you will continue to do so. Life isn't a competition to surpass others, but a journey to understand yourself. In a world where authentic affection is scarce, counterfeit love can appear remarkably convincing. Half the battle in solving a problem is acknowledging its existence. Perceive loss as education and a stepping stone to achievement. Seize every opportunity. Regret stems primarily from chances missed. Without sacrifice, there are no victories. Just because you invested considerable time in an error doesn't mean you should retain it. It often seems the sole options are evolve or expire. You cannot have transformation without release. Surrender is frequently the most potent and economical form of protest. All wisdom commences with self-knowledge. If you possess faith in yourself, everything else aligns. If you fall for someone twice, you're in love with the memory, not the person. Certain things are destined to pass by, not remain. Your direction matters more than your velocity. When you worry, you injure yourself twice. Be apprehensive, yet proceed regardless. Sometimes growth necessitates solitude. Don't await the ideal moment. Act and refine as you go. Don't hesitate to invest in yourself. The returns are inevitable. The days and nights you idled at home will never return. Regardless of your choice, sometimes the act of deciding and committing is more critical than the decision itself. Don't assess individuals based on societal roles. Only you can perform your unique role effectively. Allocate more time to people who contribute to your peace. Patience is a formidable strength. You don't require universal agreement to validate your existence. Your future possesses the potential to be far more splendid than your difficult past. When fatigued, don't quit. Learn the art of strategic rest. Compromising your mental health for a relationship isn't worthwhile. Avoid dependency on others. Excessive generosity often leads to personal injury. Expect nothing and you'll never face disappointment. Be authentic. Aid others by valuing your own time. Procrastination is your adversary. The choice is one day or day one. We select our identity. We only recall the past through the narratives we construct about it. Complacency is a narcotic that tranquilizes ambition. The attempts you avoid are the only ones guaranteed to yield nothing. It improves, but it never becomes effortless. If you require music at the beach, you aren't truly present. When engaged, we feel most alive. Those who should care often don't. Those who shouldn't sometimes do. Allow your heart to break repeatedly until it learns to remain open. Recall when you yearned for what you currently possess. No expectations, no plans, no consequent disappointments. One observer sees mud in a puddle, another sees reflected stars. Cultivate bravery through novel experiences to cultivate wisdom. If we all swept our own doorsteps, the world would be clean. Typical behavior is often an unnatural reaction to an unnatural situation. If you critique others, prepare to be critiqued. The first individual secures the oyster, the second gets the shell. Explaining a joke annihilates its humor. Don't postpone until tomorrow the enjoyment available today. A liar's punishment isn't disbelief by others, but an inability to believe anyone else. Commencing a marriage is simple. Sustaining one is the true labor. Heed negative intuitions about people and sever ties promptly. It will conserve immense trouble and, more crucially, time. You are the sole witness to your diligence. Don't martyr yourself for a corporation that would replace you within days. Never regret a day of your existence. Good days bring happiness, bad days impart lessons, and the best days create memories. Anyone capable of inciting your anger controls you. Their power exists only if you permit the irritation. Before a quarter century of marriage, neither gender genuinely comprehends enduring love. An astute person can profit more from adversaries than a fool can from friends. Maintain eye contact during conversation. It bolsters self-assurance, among others. Value your principles above your transient emotions. Don't inform friends of your excessive pleasure lest you annoy them. Don't reveal your sorrow to enemies lest you delight them. Individuals inherently prioritize self-interest in relationships. Essentially, we all operate from a degree of self-concern. Manage expectations. Elevated hopes amplify the pain of disappointment. To practice kindness, understand your boundaries because exploiters recognize none. That detrimental event might have been the finest thing to ever befall you. The most crucial insight for growth is realizing you are not the voice in your mind. Intelligent individuals discuss concepts. Average people discuss occurrences, and petty people discuss other people. We learn that the most vital truths aren't taught in academia. The mind can conceive and believe anything, therefore it can achieve it. Real danger exists, but you needn't live in fear. Don't jeopardize health for wealth, as you'll later spend wealth attempting to reclaim health, an unjust transaction. Cease searching for the good in people and observe what they demonstrate. Sometimes on the weekend, don't clean the house or mow the lawn. You'll recall the fun, not the cleanliness. Enjoy yourself when possible. If you perpetually believe you're correct, you'll never learn. We are tested not to expose weaknesses, but to reveal strengths. People dislike hearing negative truths. If you're experiencing hardship, finding trustworthy individuals will be challenging. Once you begin respecting time, you'll feel observed. For the first 20 years, you worry about others' opinions. Then you vow not to care. Finally, you realize they rarely think of you at all. Don't allow exploitation. Learn to decline and understand your rights. When you perform correctly, people may doubt you accomplished anything. When two people share genuine happiness, their conversation seems endless. Prioritize self-care. Dating without intention toward commitment is pointless. Inhale deeply and permit realization to settle. Sometimes tranquility is the superior strategy. Don't pretend to be superior to your actual self. Don't rush through life. Harboring hatred wastes energy. You already possess everything essential. Don't seek superfluity. Action is tenfold more valuable than reading and planning. Aging is the finest instructor. You may regret spoken words, but seldom silence. If you commit to an endeavor, give complete effort. If not, don't commence. The horse with the superior track record typically wins. Wisdom derived solely from books isn't genuine wisdom. Progress is arduous, but you'll recognize its correctness afterward. As a child, you required someone like your present self. Nobody desires death. All wish to reach paradise. Accept constructive feedback, but never tolerate disrespect. You cannot alter the past, but the lessons learned can reshape your future. The right elements will find you when you cease chasing the wrong ones. Never endeavor to make a woman love you if self-love is absent. We never forget a lesson once its necessary wisdom is absorbed. State, "I don't know," when appropriate. Consume authentic, unprocessed foods and moderate carbohydrates. Misunderstanding, if unaddressed, eventually becomes the cause of permanent distance. We are all the antagonist in someone's narrative. Never close your lips to those to whom you've opened your heart. Anger is self-punishment for others' mistakes. Nothing is unattainable for those who endeavor. Believing another person dictates your happiness or unhappiness is absurd. You can only conquer detrimental habits today, not tomorrow. To lead people, follow them first. An approximately correct decision surpasses a precisely wrong one. Respect yourself. People detect self-disrespect. The more you know, the more foolish you sound to the ignorant. Don't permit success to inflate your ego or failure to crush your spirit. The optimal form of self-respect is self-discipline. Don't waste time with explanations. People hear only what they wish. To be the best, you must withstand the worst. While you live, no obstacle is permanent. Many recipients of your secrets have already shared them. The walls you erect to exclude also imprison. Learn to release. Even when correct, never make an unkeepable promise. Don't fear getting hurt. Growth is impossible without experience. Experience masters all disciplines. The shortest route between 2 points is frequently impassable. Any person can err. Only a fool persists in error. What quantity of money ensures happiness? Merely one additional dollar. Cultivate patience. The finest events occur unexpectedly. Life is a singular offering. Employ it judiciously. Be benevolent without permitting exploitation. Effort is never wasted. Others' perception is irrelevant. Your self-perception is paramount. Never reveal vulnerabilities. Consistently emphasize strengths. To love who you are, you cannot despise the experiences that shaped you. Solitude surpasses toxic companionship. You never recognize your strength until it's the sole option. If you aren't content alone, you cannot be content in a partnership. Better to ignite one small candle than to curse the darkness. Humanity is motivated by two primary levers: fear and self-interest. A river carves through rock not via force, but persistence. Trust your instincts. Intuition can avert major disasters. A fool is one who remains unchanged. Learn first, instruct later. The heaviest burden we carry is the weight of our own expectations. No worthwhile destination has shortcuts. Don't permit incapability in one area to hinder capability in another. The optimal method to build confidence is to act despite fear. Nobody in this world will champion you like your parents. Support them in return. Solitude and loneliness are distinct. Most people are a poor investment of time. Don't allow others excessive knowledge about you. You earn no bonus points for tolerating disliked individuals. You needn't be exceptional to begin, but you must begin to become exceptional. The world belongs to the patient. Time accelerates. Suddenly, you're 50. Plan now for your desired life at that age. Knowledge is impotent until applied. Ask no questions and you'll hear no lies. He who is content with his portion is wealthy. Don't shake the green apple tree. When ripe, the apple falls independently. Maintain indifference to both praise and criticism. To conduct an orchestra, you must turn your back on the crowd. He who builds upon people builds upon mud. Treat your parents as you wish your children to treat you. Labor at your job for a living. Labor on yourself for a fortune. Bad habits resemble a comfortable bed, easy to enter, hard to leave. The strongest individuals aren't those displaying strength publicly, but those fighting unseen battles. A hearty laugh and sound sleep are the two supreme remedies. Take your financial life seriously. Money is a shield against numerous adversities. Solitude offers a chance for inner reconnection. Someone once described hell as, on your final earthly day, the person you became meets the person you could have become. You train people how to treat you, consciously or not. Don't perish before your purpose is fulfilled. Adulthood is pointless if you cannot occasionally be playful. The critic holds no credit, nor the observer of the strong man's stumble. Credit belongs to the individual in the arena, face marked by dust, sweat, and blood. We all love ourselves most, yet care more for others. Opinions. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, require the most contemplation. Be kind. Everyone is fighting a difficult, often invisible battle. Balance is beneficial. Harmony is superior. Develop success from failures. Discouragement and failure are the surest stepping stones to achievement. Pursuing success without effort is attempting to harvest where you haven't sown. Transform wounds into wisdom. Forgiveness is for your peace, not the offender's. Life is frequently ambiguous. Sometimes there's no clearly right or wrong choice. Clarity isn't always available. You must sometimes improvise. Realizing you are not your thoughts initiates spiritual awakening. Never attribute to malice what can be explained by incompetence. Fairy tales are true not because dragons exist, but because dragons can be slain. Never consult the past for happiness, justification, or excuses. The world is as it is. You are as you are. Success isn't final. Failure isn't fatal. Courage to continue counts. Don't fret about tomorrow. Tomorrow will manage its own concerns. Each day possesses sufficient challenge. Among all liars, our own fears are sometimes the worst. Don't spoil present possessions by coveting absent ones. Recall, what you now have was once merely a hope. To destroy a culture, you needn't burn books. Merely persuade people to stop reading. Don't glance backward. You aren't traveling that direction. Practice self-compassion. We are all human and err. If you consistently speak truth, memorization becomes unnecessary. Cultivate friendships with those you aspire to emulate, not those most likely to accept you. Your associations shape you. Initiate savings. Avoid overspending on unaffordable houses, luxury cars, and maxed credit cards. Ultimately, you'll be happier. Two paths exist, but there's always time to alter your current course. Worrying about others' opinions is futile. They're not thinking about you. The world is a tragedy for those who feel, a comedy for those who think. Thinking is the hardest labor, hence, so few engage in it. Only 3 events define a man: birth, life, death. He is unconscious of birth, dies in pain, and often forgets to truly live. Govern your mindset. If it doesn't obey, it commands. To comprehend the world, sometimes one must turn away from it. If an action isn't right, don't perform it. If a statement isn't true, don't utter it. Authentic love has no end because true love is endless. Life resembles a book, some chapters sad, some happy, all necessary for the complete narrative. Safeguard your health. Without it, nothing else holds significance. No wealth can bring joy amid suffering. Always proceed in your own direction. not that dictated by society, friends, or family. Others' opinions of you are none of your concern. It's not a time deficit, it's a priority deficit. Through discipline emerges freedom. To know your enemy, become your enemy. Children learn from adult example, not words. Never disregard contempt. When someone demeans you, they will likely cause harm, relationally, socially, or physically. Excise that person from your life. Life is far from over, yet exceedingly brief. If you wish to accomplish something, don't delay, but don't sacrifice ultimate goals for immediate gratification. This is your world, sculpt it or another will. My finest decision was ceasing to broadcast my life's events. Take pride in your effort, especially during low moments. In your darkest hours, profound realizations occur. Nobody is excessively busy. It's solely a priority issue. Never force, beg, or pursue. Learn to change a flat tire. If you don't value your time, others won't. Today's pain will become tomorrow's strength. Don't postpone crucial medical examinations. Time heals nearly everything. Allow it. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. If it maintains your happiness, keep it confidential. If assistance is absent, proceed alone. Be selfish with your time. Many are undeserving. You cannot alter the beginning, but you can start now and change the ending. If you don't request, you don't receive. Treat others as you wish to be treated. Life isn't equitable, but it remains good. Whoever lacks courage for risks will achieve nothing. Never assume responsibilities that aren't yours. Establish firm boundaries and be selective about your inner circle. Acquire real estate, land, anything affordable. Fewer possessions yield greater happiness and less burden. Don't depart to teach a lesson. Leave because you learned yours. When uncertain, simply take the next minor step. Exercise extreme caution regarding marriage and even greater caution regarding parenthood. Decelerate. Mistakes are essential for learning anything. Unite before aging. Change becomes more difficult with time. Nobody cares except family. Nothing is as dreadful as it seems or as splendid as anticipated. It's virtuous to be generous, kind, and magnanimous, but establish limits to prevent exploitation. Clinging to objects invariably increases stress. Outcomes won't materialize simply because you desire them. Learn from actions, not statements. Don't react angrily immediately. Await calm. Words or deeds in anger are irreversible. Perceive people as they are, not as you need them to be. Never assume conclusions. Be selective and allow individuals to reveal their authentic nature. Never lend money. You can loan to friends for days, but may pursue fools for years. Don't share problems with friends before devising a solution. Regardless of difficulty, don't exhibit vulnerability. Some will relish the spectacle. Listen to those who tell you unwelcome truths. Live as if dying tomorrow. Learn as if living forever. Life is a performance. Excellence matters more than duration. People don't forget. Nothing is forgotten. Whoever dislikes solitude dislikes freedom. You are either part of the problem or part of the solution. Life isn't a puzzle to solve, but a reality to experience. In conflict, laws are silent. Things are impossible only until they're not. No one prospers without enriching others. I've harbored many worries, most of which never materialized. When doubtful, speak truth. The cemetery is populated with individuals who believed the world couldn't function without them. When poverty enters, love and peace often exit. A friend is a gift you bestow upon yourself. Things resolve when least expected. Life surprises us amusingly when we cease searching. Anything solvable with money is inexpensive. Men stray when feeling unnecessary. Women stray when feeling unloved. The more we value externals, the less control we retain. Don't inflate hopes. Hopes birth expectations. Expectations breed vulnerability. Nobody cares, but you do. Pursue what elevates your self-regard. Others' statements are irrelevant. A victor is a dreamer who never quits. To alter the present, study the past. Be compassionate and understanding, but not gullible. No regrets, only lessons. No worries, only acceptance. No expectations, only gratitude. Life is too brief. The past's charm is that it's concluded. Falsehood travels swiftly. Truth limps behind. Respect yourself, and others will follow. Without courage, wisdom remains barren. We must bear our own light into darkness. Don't permit yesterday to consume excessive today. The perfect is often the enemy of the good. You cannot disseminate negativity and wonder why life is miserable. Betrayal never originates from enemies. Regret won't amend the past and will sabotage the future if continued. Some refuse to acknowledge error. Don't waste effort convincing them. Sometimes let foolishness be. If you treat someone as they are, they remain unchanged. If you treat them as they could be, they evolve toward that potential. Remain occupied. It's the cheapest and finest medicine. Your friend's problems become your own. A smaller circle reduces complications. At birth, you cried while the world rejoiced. Live so that at your death, the world weeps while you rejoice. A difficult phase can commence any time. To live happily, tie yourself to a purpose, not people or objects. Never relinquish something you genuinely desire. Waiting is arduous, but regret is more so. You cannot achieve significant feats if distracted by trivialities. Focus on controllables. Release uncontrollables. An intelligent person solves problems. A wise person avoids them. Most so-called failures are temporary. Marriage grants rights and doubles responsibilities. Envy will drag you down. This is normal. Frequently, you must internalize pain and grow independently. Trust with discernment, not blindness. We are here for a quality experience, not necessarily a lengthy one. A fool is identified by speech, a sage by silence. A single present day surpasses 2 future tomorrows. Difficulty reveals character as labor reveals physical capacity. The deceased live within the living's memory. Take nothing personally. Others' words and deeds reflect their internal reality, not yours. The more interest you show in others, the more interesting they find you. To be interesting, be interested. The only occasion to look back is to measure progress. Embrace stress as the antithesis of apathy. When someone demonstrates their character, believe the initial revelation. A leader is a purveyor of hope. Keep fears private, share courage publicly. When employed by another, your entitlement is to the labor, not its fruits. Authentic love begins when you expect zero reciprocation. Don't merely read a quote and deem it wise. Read it and consider personal application. 50% now is preferable to 100% never. If something functions, don't fix it. You are judged regardless, so become who you wish to be. Wealth resembles salt water. Consumption increases thirst. The same applies to fame. What Paul says about Peter reveals more about Paul. Hardship strengthens the mind as labor strengthens the body. Truthfully, everyone will cause you pain. You must identify those worth the suffering. Whoever loves you won't intentionally harm you. Sometimes the person most significant to you values you least. Learn to forget. There's always another cause worth pursuing. People often claim there's no reason to struggle, but there is. It's a choice. Life contains no mistakes, only lessons. An exit always exists. A solution is always present. Sometimes you merely require an altered perspective. Avoid rash decisions. Life is a marathon, not a sprint. Every step, every decision matters. Live with integrity, passion, and love. Experience life completely. Confront your fears in the pivotal moment. Accept what is, release what was. Believe in what will be. Recall, some conclusions are necessary for new beginnings. To promptly forget something, note that you must remember it. Good things come to those who wait. but only what's left by those who strive. Education is the most potent weapon to change the world. Maintain at least one person who provides unvarnished opinions. Be virtuous, but don't waste energy proving it. Perform each life act as if it's your final one. Whoever breaches trust loses it permanently. Everything occurs for a reason. To dominate others is force. To dominate yourself is true power. He who suffers more than necessary suffers prematurely. Fear of death intensifies precisely with wealth accumulation. Enemies can kill you, only friends can wound you. If a man knows more than others, he grows solitary. Life is like bicycling. To maintain balance, you must keep moving. Success is stumbling from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. Nothing is particularly difficult if dissected into small tasks. A negative mentality cannot yield a positive life. Drop by drop, a vessel fills. Similarly, the wise person accumulates goodness gradually. Everything required arrives at the perfect moment. To gain confidence, practice honesty. Those claiming something impossible shouldn't interrupt those doing it. Wealth isn't about vast possessions, but minimal desires. A goal without a plan is merely a wish. We suffer more in imagination than reality. He who walks upright rarely falls. Life separates you from friends. Cherish each shared moment. Women perplex even the most sophisticated men. Don't chase happiness, it resides within. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Good things come to those who endure and strive. The journey may be long and arduous, but it's utterly worthwhile. You'll regret inactions more than actions. A career should originate from passion, not convenience. Superior days approach. You won't always awaken with a heavy heart. Anxiety doesn't eliminate tomorrow's troubles, but it steals today's peace. The man who does more than his wage demands will soon command more than his labor's worth. Genius recognizes its limitations. Your most potent muscle and fiercest adversary is your mind. Train it. The more you cling to the past, the dimmer your future. Perfection is achieved not when nothing more can be added, but when nothing more can be removed. Whoever has a why can endure almost any how. The art of living well and dying well are identical. The poor man isn't he who has little, but he who longs for more. If you can make a woman laugh, you can accomplish anything. Direction supersedes speed. If you squander money, you can regain it. A missed moment is irredeemable. Live with open eyes, ears, and heart. Never sabotage an apology with an excuse. It always seems impossible until accomplished. Don't allow the same individuals to disappoint you twice. No self-preservation method surpasses financial saving. Daily compound interest performs miracles. Keep silent during both joy and sorrow. Experiences, not objects, generate happiness. The way to begin is to cease talking and start acting. Authentic warriors engage conflict but never flee it. Truth resides in wine and children's words. People desire your success, but not beyond their own. Hard times expose genuine friends. Cease comparing yourself to those who began a decade earlier. Focus on your personal journey. Simplicity is maturity's offspring. Education is what persists after forgotten scholastic lessons. A 1,000-mile journey begins with one step. Learning to release must precede acquisition. Truth requires few words. Select friends prudently. The swiftest route to improvement is surrounding yourself with superior individuals. Don't fear difficult decisions. The toughest are often the best. Nothing is as effortless as it appears. A person who never errs, never attempts. Whoever never made a mistake never tried anything novel. Future labor will involve button pushing. Nothing renders a man as adventurous as an empty pocket. The future depends on present actions. The time to act is now. It's never excessively late. The change you desire in the world begins with you. Another's progress doesn't diminish yours. Even the kindest possess limits. If you penalize truthfulness, anticipate falsehoods, only he who masters himself is free. If lacking a faithful friend, be your own. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes it. Others' stupidity never enhances your intelligence. Seek respect, not attention. Respect endures. So many love you. Don't fixate on the few who don't. Vision blurs temporarily but clears with time. Patience is your ally. Never forget who aided you during hardship. Optimists and pessimists both contribute. The optimist invents the airplane, the pessimist, the parachute. Laws resemble spider webs, trapping small flies but allowing wasps through. The swiftest traveler journeys alone. Genius lies in distinguishing the difficult from the impossible. Truth is the final to don shoes. You exist for a purpose. You may not yet know it. Be patient. You defeated astronomical odds by being here. Appreciate life's minor blessings others overlook. Someone will always underestimate your worth. Don't let it be you. Life wasn't intended to perfect us. The perfect belong in museums. Our knowledge is a droplet, our ignorance an ocean. No regrets. Simply perform optimally next time. Before aging, attend numerous funerals and listen. Nobody discusses the deceased's accomplishments. They recall your character during achievement. Missing someone doesn't necessitate their return. Longing is part of overcoming. Ignorance is the root of all evil. Never interrupt an enemy making a mistake. Care for your body. Health is a form of wealth. You cannot alter wind direction, but you can adjust your sails. Don't regret a compassionate nature. Goodness returns multiplied. Until you release wrong people, you cannot meet right ones. Don't feel guilty for prioritizing your well-being. Repeating identical actions yields identical results. Rely on deeds, not declarations. Courage isn't possessing strength to continue. It's continuing when strength is absent. Nothing is more intolerable than inactivity. Providence knows when to dispatch exactly what you require. Don't base permanent decisions on transient emotions. Initially, it pains, then it strengthens. Regardless of past difficulty, you can always restart. Forgive your former self. Be transformed. Don't assess your greatness by your sunset shadow. A friend to all is a friend to none. A woman's intuition frequently surpasses a man's certainty. He dissatisfied with little is satisfied with nothing. Comprehending a question is half its answer. How many endeavors would you attempt if guaranteed against failure? You are inherently sufficient. You owe nobody proof. Sometimes you must endure the worst to obtain the best. Remain solitary until valued. Don't overextend. Privacy is power. Be yourself. People needn't approve and you needn't fret over it. To forget implies sanity. Liberate yourself from societal counsel. Most haven't a clue. Bad company corrupts good character. Everything preceding death constitutes life. Some avoid truth too. Preserve illusions. The secret of success is performing ordinary tasks extraordinarily well. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The family you build surpasses the family you're from. The optimal method to keep your word is not giving it. Better to act and regret than to not act and regret. Attempting to forget someone means constantly remembering them. Strong individuals are invariably simple. If distressed by an external, the pain stems not from the thing itself, but your valuation of it, and you can revoke that valuation anytime. The greatest living obstacle is expectation, which clings to tomorrow and loses today. You are entrusting to fate what lies within your control and abandoning what you command. What are you observing? What objective are you pursuing? The entire future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. Men are disturbed not by things, but by their opinions about things. Thus, death isn't terrible. Otherwise, it would have appeared so to Socrates. The terror lies in our conception of death as terrible. Therefore, when hindered, disturbed, or saddened, never blame others but ourselves, specifically our opinions. It is the uninstructed who blame others for their misfortunes, the beginner who blames himself, the fully instructed who blames neither. They waste the day awaiting night, and the night dreading dawn. He is wise who grieves not for what he lacks, but rejoices for what he possesses. If gods exist and are just, they won't care about your piety, but will welcome you based on virtues lived. If gods exist but are unjust, you shouldn't worship them. If no gods exist, you will vanish. But you'll have lived nobly, surviving in loved ones' memory. If you truly wish to escape harassments, you require not a different place, but a different person. True happiness is enjoying the present without anxious dependence on the future, harboring neither hopes nor fears, but resting satisfied with existing possessions, sufficient for he who is thus. The greatest human blessings lie within us and within reach. A wise man is content with his lot, whatever it is, without desiring what he lacks. What prevents us from declaring the happy life is a liberated, lofty, fearless, steadfast mind beyond fear and desire, regarding virtue as the sole good, baseness the sole evil, and all else a mass of indifferent things coming and going, neither adding to nor subtracting from happiness. Such a man, willing or not, is accompanied by constant joy, springing from deep within, delighting in internal resources and desiring no joys beyond them. When someone wrongs you, ask what motivated him. Once you comprehend his concepts of right and wrong, you'll pity him and cease surprise or anger. If his concepts resemble yours, you're obliged to forgive, as you'd have acted similarly. If his concepts differ, you'll more easily pardon someone confused and mistaken. Wealth consists not in vast possessions, but in minimal wants. Don't explain your philosophy, embody it. Don't seek events as you wish, but wish events as they occur, and you will fare well. The divine has entrusted me to myself. No man is free unless master of himself. A man should live so that his happiness depends minimally on externals. Don't you know a good man does nothing for appearance, but because he's done right? Living in harmony with nature, you'll never be poor. Living according to others' opinions, you'll never be rich. All cruelty springs from weakness. Nothing to my thinking better tests a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop exactly where he is and spend time in his own company. A gift consists not in what is given, but in the giver's intention. You act as mortals in all you fear, and as immortals in all you desire. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. You live as if destined to live forever, with no thought of frailty. You disregard elapsed time and squander it as from an abundant source, though perhaps the day dedicated to someone or something is your last. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. How much time he gains, who cares not what his neighbor says or does, but only for his own just and holy deeds. Begin each day by telling yourself, I will meet interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all due to the offender's ignorance of good and evil. But I have long perceived the nature of good and its nobility, the nature of evil and its meanness, and also the nature of the offender himself, who is my brother, not in blood, but as a fellow rational being and a part of the divine. Therefore, none of these can injure me, for none can implicate me in degradation. Nor can I be angry with my brother or quarrel with him, for he and I were born to cooperate like two hands, feet, eyelids, or the upper and lower teeth. To obstruct each other is unnatural. What is irritation or aversion but a form of obstruction? If someone reports that a certain person speaks ill of you, don't defend against the charges, but reply, he was unaware of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned only these. It often seems more harmful than beneficial to live in resentment and contempt for the surrounding world, the world we inhabit, past and present, its people, and the flux of its cultures. Everything is as it is, not as we personally desire. When we resist reality and project our expectations onto it, we encounter internal resistance causing suffering. The greater the gap between reality and expectation, the greater the resistance. The world is what it is, not what we expect. Learn to accept life, to love destiny and all it entails. The Stoic principle of love of fate. Fate granted us the capacity to live and experience. Unfortunately, love of fate is often mistaken for passive, defeatist acceptance of the world's evils, standing idle witnessing injustices. I believe this misinterprets the Stoic principle. Accepting reality doesn't mean submitting to it. It means learning to see it objectively, accepting the present state. This ability to view our surroundings clearly, not through the prism of prejudice and expectation, allows us to better understand situations, to discern what is within our control and what is not, and then leverage that control to effect change, first in ourselves, then, if possible, in the world. When you feel anger towards someone, consider what led to their behavior. It's easy to judge from our perspective, but different to stand in the transgressor's shoes, understanding their difficulties, burdens, or how life treated them until that offensive moment. Most people are trying their best with their resources, while we're all responsible for our actions. A clear line often exists between a person's experience and their behavior. To me, a great life irony is man's desire for comfort, to eliminate all hardship in favor of ease. Regarding basic needs, food, shelter, safety, companionship, comfort and stability make sense. But extended to every life corner, comfort and hardship elimination seem to bring their own hardship. Instead of facing the unknown, expanding our comfort zone, and learning to handle adversity, excessive comfort risks eroding resilience and breeding purposelessness, apathy, laziness, and limitations from a shrinking comfort circle. One of modernity's least considered challenges is balancing comfort from met basic needs with voluntary hardship necessary to ensure comfort doesn't soften our resolve. Ancient Stoics advocated voluntary hardship. Marcus Aurelius chose an uncomfortable bed. Epictetus chose winter river swims. Both knew the risks of excessive comfort and the benefits of adding discomfort to daily life. We often distance ourselves from death, thinking it happens to others or far in the future. But death is beside us daily, an ever-present fact. Today could be your last. Living with this reminder brings deep gratitude for things taken for granted, knowing each could be a final experience. The sound of wind in leaves bonds with loved ones, the taste of good food. For the Stoics, this was remembering death. Life's nature is change. From the universe's first changes, simple elements combine to produce clouds and solid bodies, forming life's first ingredients. Those ingredients formed life, the circle of birth and death, until configuring exactly to create you and me. Like a wave's beginning, crest, and end, our lives are part of a larger cycle. We form, experience, and end. With our end comes the chance for atomic reconfiguration, allowing another to come, go, and enjoy life's experience, and so on forever. The whole universe's nature is change, from the vast to the minute. Lives often improve not through lofty goal attainment or expensive acquisitions, but through small daily habit changes, decisions to rise earlier, leave the house more, run, read a dusty book, or be more present with loved people and things. These are often stepping stones to a happier life, though great accomplishments also contribute. Habits built over time, not short joy bursts, are frequently the cobblestones toward happiness. A delicate balance exists in looking to the future and past. The future is necessary for long-term planning and preparation for likely events. But looking too far ahead, it's easy to let life slip away, missing what you planned for. Similarly, the past can be a learning tool, but looking back at what was can mean you missed the life carrying all past lessons. The future can plan, the past can teach, but life only happens now. When I meet death, as we all must, the time and place will be largely beyond my control. If it's tomorrow, I die tomorrow. If in a year or 20, I face it then. It's a living being's very nature to die, regardless of resistance. But for now, I am alive, so I'll leverage what I control and decide what to do with my given time. Who doesn't know who he is, what he was born for, what world this is, and with whom he is associated? Who cannot distinguish good and evil, beauty and ugliness, truth and falsehood? He will never follow reason in shaping desires, impulses, and repulsions, nor in assent, denial, or judgment suspension. In a word, he walks deaf and blind, thinking himself something when he is nothing. Is anything new here? Isn't this ignorance the cause of all human errors and misfortunes since mankind began? We are all chained to fortune. One's chain is gold and broad, another's is short and rusty, but what difference? The same prison surrounds us all. Even those who chain others are themselves chained, unless you think a left side chain is lighter. Honors bend one, wealth sways another, nobility oppresses some, humility others. Some are subdued by external power, others obey an internal tyrant. Banishment holds some, priesthood others. All life is servitude, therefore each must accustom himself to his condition and complain minimally, clinging to whatever good he finds nearby. Nothing is so bitter that a quiet mind cannot find comfort. Small tablets, through writer skill, have served many purposes. Clever arrangement has made narrow land habitable. Apply reason to difficulties, hard circumstances may soften. Narrow limits widen and burdens strain less those who carry skillfully. If pain is due to something external, it's not from the thing itself, but your estimate, and you can revoke this estimate any time. These reasonings are unconnected. I am richer, therefore I am better. I am more eloquent, therefore I am better. The connection is, I am richer, therefore my property is greater. I am more eloquent, therefore my style is better. But you are neither property nor style. If you yield to anger, be sure that besides the immediate evil, you've strengthened the habit and added fuel. If overcome by a fleshly temptation, consider it not only a defeat, but a reinforcement of dissolute habits. Habits and faculties are necessarily affected by corresponding acts. One who has had a fever, even after overcoming it, isn't in the same health unless completely cured. Something similar is true of mind diseases. Traces and blisters remain. Unless efficaciously erased, subsequent blows on the same spot produce not only blisters, but sores. If you wish not to be prone to anger, don't feed the habit. Give it nothing to increase it. Initially, be quiet and count days you weren't angry. I used to be angry daily, then every other day, then every 3 days. If you pass 30 days, sacrifice to the gods in thanksgiving. When finding it hard to rise, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. Why be upset? Is this what I was made for, to stay warm under blankets? The things that brought me into the world? Until we begin doing without them, we don't realize how many things are unnecessary. We've used them not because needed, but because we had them. If you seek peace of mind, do less, or more precisely, do the essentials what the rational principle of a social being requires, in the required manner, giving double satisfaction. Doing less is better because most we say and do is non-essential. Eliminate it and you'll have more time and peace. Ask at every moment, is this necessary? Wealth is a cause of evil, not because it does evil, but because it incites men so that they are disposed to do evil. Generally, any bodily discipline modifying desires or inclinations is good for aesthetic purposes, but if done for exhibition, it betrays a man attending to outward appearances with an ulterior purpose, seeking spectators who will shout, "Bravo!" Also, if determined on private discipline, wait until you are choking with heat. Then take a sip of cold water and spit it out. It can't be good for the bees. A commitment to righteousness. Your own acts, meaning thought in action resulting in common good, that for which you were born. Men are concerned not with how nobly they live, but how long. Though within every man's power to live nobly, it is beyond any man's power to live long. Let your eyes see what they see, not what others want. Let your ears hear what they naturally hear, not what others want. Let your mouth freely express your mind, not constrained by others' approval or disapproval. Let your mind think what it wants, not dictated by others' demands. If your senses and mind cannot do what they naturally want, you deny them their rights. When you cannot think, feel, perceive, or act freely, your body and mind are damaged. Break these oppressions and you cultivate life. Be careful what you water your dreams with. If you water them with worry and fear, you'll produce weeds choking dreams. Water them with diligence and faith. Always seek ways to turn a problem into a success opportunity. Always seek ways to nurture your dreams. Strength should always be complemented by gentleness. If you resist too much, you'll break. Therefore, the strong person knows when to use strength and when to yield. Good fortune and disaster depend on knowing how and when to yield. Those who don't know how to suffer are the worst. Sometimes all we can do is endure sorrows until a better day. To solve a problem, eliminate the cause, not the symptom. Knowing and thinking we don't know is the summit. Not knowing and thinking we know is the torment. To know others is intelligence. To know yourself is wisdom. To master others is strength. To master oneself is true power. If a branch is too stiff, it breaks. Resisting too much leads to doom. So the strong person knows when to use strength and when to yield. Good fortune and disaster depend on knowing how and when to yield. Only he who has no use for the empire is worthy of being entrusted with it. At your core, you have the answer. Observe. You know who you are and what you want. Life is a series of natural, spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let things be as they are. Let them flow naturally. Kind words build trust. Deep thoughts build character. Surrender and kindness build love because they can't know things directly. People with active minds are always full of ideas, meaning they'll never truly know. Trying to explain Zen is like trying to catch wind in a box. As soon as you close the lid, the wind stops moving, turning into still air. Good travelers have no set plans and don't aim to arrive. If you're content being yourself, not comparing or competing, everyone will respect you. People who don't see themselves but see others, who don't understand themselves but understand others, want what others have but don't. Drawn to what others enjoy but don't enjoy themselves. They are like bits of glass. Life will make you play with skill. If your expensive belt buckle is at stake, you'll stutter. If your money is at risk, you'll hesitate. You haven't lost skill. You've lost inner calm due to surrounding chaos. Losing calm means failing at everything. A man with outer courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. This man won't go where he doesn't want or do what he doesn't want. The world may praise him, saying he's found something, but he won't act on it. If the world criticizes, saying he's lost something, he'll look calm and unconcerned. The world's praise and criticism are neither loss nor gain. When bad luck and danger converge, Things once joined for gain will fall apart. Let your mind wander in simplicity, your spirit mix with vastness. Things stay the same. Don't let personal ideas interfere. Then the world will be governed. This indicates a functional difference. Thoroughbreds like Kiji or Jolly could run 1,000 li daily, but the wildcat or weasel were better at catching mice. This indicates a skill difference. The horned owl catches fleas at night and sees hair tips, but in daytime cannot see a mountain. You say you'll correct your master, eliminating wrong, or bring order, eliminating disorder. If so, you don't understand heaven, earth, or the 10,000 things. It's like making heaven your master and eliminating earth, or making yin your master and eliminating yang. Obviously, you can't. There's nothing wrong with steering the towel if the towel is like a river. Then it's good to know the rocks. Great power is worry, and power is boredom. So bad even God dislikes it and hides among people, fish, insects, and plants. The story of the king wandering among subjects in disguise makes people afraid and insecure. There is no peace of mind, and death is certain for that person. When angry, illusions arise, confusing your mind. When confused, reasoning breaks down. When reasoning breaks down, you fall. Endurance is one of the hardest skills, but the person who persists wins. Let's rise and be thankful. If we didn't learn much, at least we learned a little. If we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. If we did get sick, at least we didn't die. A man isn't called wise because he talks constantly, but because he is peaceful, loving, and fearless. The obstacle in the path becomes the path. Never forget, within every obstacle is an equal chance for growth. You won't be punished for your anger, you'll be punished by your anger. Just as the great ocean has one taste, salt, this teaching and discipline has one taste, liberation. The root of suffering is attachment. Your work is to discover your world. Then with all your heart, surrender to it. There is no fire like passion, no shark like hate, no trap like folly, no torrent like greed. Dwell not in the past, dream not of the future. Concentrate your mind on the present. Happiness never comes to those who don't appreciate what they already have. What you are deep down is simply existence's structure. I've realized the past and future are real illusions existing in the present, which is what there is and all there is. If you find no one to support your spiritual path, walk alone. Peace comes from within. Don't seek it outside. Have compassion for all beings, rich and poor. Everyone suffers, some too much, others too little. If we don't care for others when they need help, who will care for us? Kind words, a life of service and compassion, and a generous heart renew humanity. An idea developed and acted upon is more important than an idea existing only as an idea. You are a function of what the universe is doing, as a wave is a function of what the ocean is doing. We must shed our skin repeatedly, like a snake. What you are is what you have been. What you will be is what you do now. No matter what, life is like a coin. You can spend it as you wish, but you only get one. Be kind to yourself. We all err. Time heals most things. Give it time. Sometimes you must let go of something good to make room for something better. Others' opinions of you don't matter. You cannot start the next life chapter if you're still rereading the last. Focus on controllables, release uncontrollables. The only time to look back is to measure progress. Failure assassinates more dreams than doubt. Recall, diamonds form under pressure. If you don't want to remain where you are, you'll never reach anywhere. Be brave and take risks, because those without money often have no time. Expect nothing from anyone to avoid disappointment. Stress is temporary, but its lessons are permanent. Do your best and trust the process. The harder you work, the luckier you become. If you are generous, know your limits. Freeloaders have none. You have three choices in how to engage. Curse the situation, accept it, or bless it. We suffer more from imagination than reality. Things go wrong, people change, love hurts, friends leave. But remember, life continues. Don't tell anyone what you're doing until it's done. Only you care about your hopes and dreams. Forget what hurt you, but never forget what it taught you. No one is too busy, it's a priority issue. If it maintains your happiness, keep it quiet. Recall that health is another wealth form. Care for your body. Your mind is both your best tool and worst enemy. Master it. A master has failed more times than a beginner has tried. Courage is knowing what not to fear. In politics, we think anyone who gets votes can govern. When sick, we don't ask for the handsomest or most eloquent doctor. You shouldn't respect men more than truth. People should only be angry about things they can control, not things they cannot. If someone speaks ill of you, don't let anyone believe them. The start is the most important part. How can we tell if we are dreaming and our thoughts are real, or awake and talking in the waking state? School's purpose is to teach us to love the beautiful. Someone with a library has a soul. Death isn't the worst thing. The best way to be wealthy is to be happy with what you have. Forcing your body to exercise doesn't harm it, but forcing your mind to learn doesn't yield retention. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No one should have children if not ready to protect their nature and education fully. Character is a habit maintained over time. Since an empty vessel makes the loudest sound, the least wise are often the most talkative. Excellence is a learned skill, not an innate trait. We don't do things right because we are excellent. We become excellent by doing things right. If you change how music is played, state rules also change, making musical creativity dangerous for the state. If I were the sky with a billion eyes, I'd look at you like a star because you are my star. Love is merely the name for desire and the search for wholeness. Like soil, people can either nurture your growth or stunt it, causing withering. Doing good strengthens us and inspires others to do good. Every heart sings an unfinished song, but those who wish to sing will always find a song. Everyone can become an artist when feeling loved. The wise talk because they have something to say. Fools talk because they have to say something. It's easy to forgive a child afraid of the dark. The real tragedy is adults afraid of the light. The soul only takes its education and culture to the next world. For the deceased, their education and culture can either help or hurt most on the journey. A hero is born among 100, a wise man among 1,000, but a truly great man may not be found among 100,000. I'd teach children science, philosophy, and music, but music is most important because patterns in music and arts are the finest teachers. Poets deal with grand, intelligent things they don't fully comprehend. Knowing yourself is all wisdom's foundation. An intelligent mind can consider a thought without accepting it. Mind education without heart education is no education. Hope is a waking dream. No great mind ever existed without a touch of madness. We are responsible for our own happiness. Anyone can become angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person to the right degree, at the right time, for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is hard. Excellence is never accidental. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. It is easy to want friendship, but friendship is a slow ripening fruit. Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. If you are not amiable with anyone, you are not amiable at all. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Those who educate children well are more deserving of honor than those who produce them. The latter gave them life, the former the art of living well. Perception is pain. A person who has overcome their fears will be truly free. Those who know, do. Those who understand teach. Teach that the learned differ from the ignorant as much as the living from the dead. If you don't release the wrong people, you'll never meet the right ones. If you don't take charge of your thoughts, someone else will. Someone will always underestimate your worth, but don't let it be you. What can you do that nobody else can? You will become something nobody else can become. Move more, speak less. Recall, 5 years ago, you dreamed of being where you are now. Safety is the most dangerous choice. Don't feel ashamed for struggling. It's not shameful to work hard for your desired destination. Increasing strength won't help if the ship is sailing the wrong direction. You aren't paid by the hour. You're paid for the value you add per hour. Work so much on yourself that you have no time to criticize others. Be careful with your words and thoughts, both alone and with others. You are setting yourself up to fail if you don't prepare. Speaking without thinking is like shooting without aiming. Don't go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Being where you want should be sufficient motivation to improve. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Stop telling everyone everything. Most don't care, and some secretly want you to fail. Though progress is slow, quitting won't speed it up. Easy things won't last. Lasting things won't be easy. Don't let yesterday's bad day ruin today's good one. After many mistakes, success arrives. Winners think about winning. Losers think about winners. Everything falls apart before something great is built. If someone says you can't do something, they are showing you their limits, not yours. If you live to be liked by others, you'll die by their rejection. Pain can either hurt you or change you. One day you'll understand why Providence made you wait. To maintain peace of mind, don't tell too many people too much. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. You waste your life by giving time to people who don't deserve it. If someone doesn't value your words, the best move is silence. Fear fades, but regret lasts. Your future needs you. Your past doesn't. Don't get burned twice by the same flame. You lose before you begin when you worry about losing. Excuses make today easier, but tomorrow harder. Discipline makes today harder, but tomorrow easier. Don't give up. You're nearly there. Solitude can be good for the soul. Sometimes we fall, break, and fail, but we rise, heal, and succeed. Sacrifice a few comfortable years for decades of freedom. Wait. Everything is difficult at first. Don't let yesterday ruin today. If you're tired, learn to rest, not quit. The day you were born and the day you discover why are the two most important days. Often hardships prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. More good will happen if you maintain a positive outlook. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Your past is a place of reference, not residence. Big things require time. Big dreams need healthy habits, and healthy habits need self-discipline. Don't rush the process, trust it. You win by staying positive even when things are negative. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Take a deep breath. Today is just a bad day, not a bad life. If you believe it will work out, you'll see opportunities. If you believe it won't, you'll see obstacles. If you don't try, it will never happen. Don't give up on yourself. You believed in yourself initially. You become what you think about, so be the best version of yourself. It's better to make mistakes than to fake perfection. Release what was and believe in what will be. When calm, you think clearly. When you want to quit, that's when you must continue. Think less, or your thoughts will think for you. Become a ghost. Don't crave attention. Grow quietly, alone. Be your best self. Nobody else will do it for you. Focus on improvement, not proving your worth to others. Your attitude when you have everything and your patience when you have nothing define you. Don't quit. Nothing is permanent, not even pain. Keep it secret until it's final. You only fail when you quit. You don't need more time, you need fewer distractions. Everyone leaves. Learn to survive on your own. You cannot reach what's ahead until you let go of what's behind. If you want the best, you must be willing to endure the worst. Value your peace of mind. Sharing happiness never diminishes it. Our thoughts shape us. When our minds are pure, joy follows like a never-departing shadow. We are born anew each morning. What we do today matters most. Don't look to others for comfort. Take shelter within yourself. Before speaking, always ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Nobody can save us. We must walk our own path. To keep mind and body healthy, don't dwell on the past or worry about the future, but live earnestly and wisely in the present. Just as a basin fills drop by drop, the wise person fills with goodness gradually. An undisciplined mind is the most disobedient thing. A disciplined mind is the most obedient. If this wisdom resonated with you, please support this channel by hitting the like button. It helps Stoic Mindset Mastery share these principles further. Thank you for your time and attention.